Good morning, everybody. This is day 27 of our time of fasting and prayer. I'm going to be coming to you this morning a devotion from the book of Nahum. It's one of the small prophetic book of the Old Testament. I love one verse in the book of Nahum, which is verse 7 of chapter 1. He said, "The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and He knows those who take refuge in Him." You know, you begin with Nahum. Nahum is a book of vengeance, that the Lord is going to come in and rain vengeance upon the disobedient, which we know to be true because the end times God is going to judge this world. But you see, talk then into those condemnations that the Lord is going to come down. It's this very little, very unique verse. He said the Lord is good. You know what? Goodness is one of the perfection of God. Is that perfection of God that all perfections tends to come from. You know, God's goodness is unique. It's not the goodness that we have in terms of goodness that we show here in being kind, but it's a goodness that encompasses His nature, that defines who He is. It's a goodness that speaks to the fact of His mercy, of His compassion, of His loving kindness. God's goodness never changes, never vacillates. God is not one day good and one day don't feel good. No, it's always good every time. And it's that goodness of God that makes Him reliable, that He will always do what is good. You get that point? It will always do what is good. Good for you and good for me. Now, when you look at it, you might not think it's good because those things that God considers good might be painful, but it's still a good God. He does only that which is good. And He reminds us here, He said, it's a stronghold in the day of trouble. You know what? God is a stronghold. It's a place that we can hide in the day of trouble. It's a place that we can seek refuge in the day of trouble because He hides us in a secret place. He hides us that the trouble be passed away. So this morning again, if you're going through times of adversity and trouble, come in, take refuge in God. Make Him your refuge. Hide in Him. Commit your ways to Him. Tell God to fight your battles for you, and He will. But this one goes further. I said He knows those who take refuge in Him. You know, God does not miss anybody. You know, many of us might, like I'm getting old, I have my senior moment. I look at a person and I forget their name. But God is not like that. He knows every one of us better than we know ourselves. He knows every strand of hair in our head that we know ourselves. And here God is teaching us that, I know those who take refuge in me. Those who take refuge in me in times of trouble. I'm a good God. I cover my people. I know my people, and I'm watching out for the best for my people. So this morning, in case you're feeling down, you're feeling low, and you're asking yourself, is God with us? Yes, He is with you, and He has promised never to leave you. But always remember, the God that we have to deal with is a good God, never has a bad day, and is also a God that we can take refuge in. And when we take refuge in God, we are always secured and safe. May God now bless you. May He keep you. Amen.